And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against Syracuse. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Isley Rosales. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
About to get started here, Rick Kranz steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0. So digging in, Torrey Miller.
No, that's a ball.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the second game of the series.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Ball.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 2. That catches the corner. Fastball is outside. There's a line drive to left field. And makes the grab. One away. Here's the third baseman, Shane Gilboni.
Hurry.
And stacking up his numbers against the rest of the league, Chris, his batting average puts him in the top 5.
No, inside. Ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next
Ball
pitch
3.
misses, and that's ball 3. Fights it off. You'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Got him looking for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And now, Forrest Hernandez. Two down, nobody on. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Next to hit, Nathaniel Mobley. And that misses. Ball 1.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
And a big swing and a miss. Stays alive. Swing and a ground ball. Gomez Phelps tosses to first. Inning over. We go to the bottom of the first. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Geraldo Guillen. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
That's a little bit low. Out to short, Wells. Slings to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. So up next, Billy Benjamin. Benjamin went deep in his most recent game.
He rides.
In for a strike. And the count 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
And here is Cody Berger. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Top of the second, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Vic Wells. Chris, has been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season.
Outside.
You know, his home run numbers in his last 10 games have been really good. He's been a difference maker in their lineup.
The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Goes down looking. So now the DH spot, Jimmy Reyes.
Ball.
Rips that one to right. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Michael Baker, the next to hit. That's in there. Strike 1.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count.
That's
and you
a
can
strike.
play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
Ball 1.
And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right
That's a foul
side.
ball.
And it goes just foul. To the right side.
That's foul.
And foul ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. High fly ball out to center field. Diaz under it. And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. Leading off, Agustin Nunez. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99. Nunez with a homer in his last game. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Reaches over the wall and he's got it. Xavier Carter getting ready to hit, and Siggy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs.
That's out.
Just
Ball,
off
no.
the inside edge.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And the tying run is on base.
Everything came together for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Brett Diaz in the box now. No balls and a strike. The 0-1.
Too low.
Man at first, 1 away.
Ball 2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him swinging. Now 2 out. So digging in, Victor Gallegos.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That clips the zone. That's strike 1.
Ball 1.
Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy McKay.
Yep.
That
No.
one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just off the inside edge. That's a strike.
Feels like the fastball is catching them off guard at times. They've watched several go by for strikes, and they're still not attacking them for some reason.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
At the plate,
Outside.
Rick Kranz.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Ball.
McKay gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Be right.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And that is in for a strike. 2-2. Now he's challenging a called strike. And that one was indeed a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Up the middle, 1 and 2nd. To first, double play. Nicely done. Base is empty after the double play. Miller now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. That one in there across the letters. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. Home run number 20 on the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. So 2 down. Now the third baseman, Shane Gilboni. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And the 0-1. Now one miss.
No.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Laced into left. That's a base hit. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Stepping in, Forrest Hernandez. Hernandez bats left, throws right, batting in the cleanup spot, and they traded for him earlier this year. Oh, looking to stop. Throw to first. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive. Digging in, Nathaniel Mobley grounded out his first time. This one in the air right field, and that's a base hit headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. First and second, 2 outs. Wells digs in now. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Down low, it kicks away. Nothing happening on the bases, though. The ground.
That's foul.
And that's just foul.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the DH, Forrest DeMonte.
Drive. Ball.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
The 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Battling here as he fouls it away. bases, his 18th home run of the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 3-1. Roger Saunders now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Well, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Comes up empty. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third.
Ball.
And there's a base hit to the left. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So the batting order turns over. Alonso Gomez Phelps will hit next.
Ha!
Foul ball there. And
No.
1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that's off the outside edge. Now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground
Foul
ball right
ball.
side, and that's a foul ball.
That's a
Starting to
check.
go
Did he
after
go?
it. Now we'll look down to third. No swing. Payoff pitch. On the ground, right side. Baker toss to second. And 2. What a play. Billy Benjamin, the next to hit. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Check swing. He went. It's 0-1. Benjamin launched a homer in his most recent game. And ball 1. A sliding stop at short. Over to first. And they get the out. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Kevin Brooks.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That one fouled off. And
Ball,
there's a ball.
no.
Pulls that one foul. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So up next, Michael Baker. Fly to center his first time. He swings and fouls one off. A sliding stop to first. Now he launches a throw over his head. And it's going to wind up out of play. Andy McKay getting ready to hit. Picked up a base hit to center his first time on.
No, too low.
and it's popped up. 2 down.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Rick Kranz steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered here in this one. That's a little bit low. Brooks. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Man on second, 2 down. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Got him. 3rd out. Ready to go, bottom 4. Leading off, Cody Berger. And that drops in for a strike.
You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Another 1-2. Got him looking for the K. Agustin Nunez now at the plate. 0 for 1 with a flyout. That's in there at the knees for a strike. That one fouled off. Grounds one to short. Gets it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Here's a big power threat. Xavier Carter. 1 for 1 with a single so far. We know he's capable of hitting home runs, Chris. Nobody in the league has hit more. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Swings through that one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Inside, ball 2.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. We go to the top of the 5th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Torrey Miller. That one in triple digits.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far. That's something they should feel very good about.
Next to hit, Shane Gilboni, 1 for 2. Top of the zone for a called strike. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Just off the inside corner. And it's 2-2. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 outs, base is empty. Forrest Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right.
No, outside.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. That
Ball.
one outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swings and misses. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in, Fred Diaz. Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. And here's the first baseman, Victor Gallegos. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. And that one is lifted in the air. Miller should have this one. And a couple of quick outs. And next is the designated hitter, Forrest DeMonte.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Ball.
Strike 2.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
A dive, he's got it. From his knees, the throw. And very nicely done for the out. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Julius Lopes. He last pitched 2 days ago. Digging in, Nathaniel Mobley.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move to the at-bat.
And that one almost hit him.
Ball 2.
The 2-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. This one in the air. Gallegos. And there's one down. And if you're in the opposing dugout, that's a sigh of relief. He's been a nightmare at the plate. Wells at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
Ball 1.
Lopes, 6'1" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Jimmy Reyes.
Inside.
Fouled off left side. In the air, left field. And it falls. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Michael Baker.
Ball.
And the 1-0. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that is that. Well, we go bottom 6. Leading off, Roger Saunders. Here's the swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Back to the top of the order. Now it's the second baseman, Alonso Gomez-Phelps. Fouled off. He was late. Left field. Should be extra bases. Runner around third. The relay safe. And it's a one-run game.
Back-to-back base hits. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones when you got to make them pay.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Benjamin will hit next.
Outside.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And it's second. This to center field. Kranz flying after this one. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Safely into second. He's got a gunner.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Pitchers in and off the plates.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Ben Sosa.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect.
No, that's
but he
the ball.
does have to make some quality pitches.
Berger in the box, lays off for ball 1. Strike on the outside, and the count is 1-1.
No, that's the ball.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Home run number 30 on the year, and they've rallied from 3 back. It's 5-3. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Agustin Nunez. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Nunez matched a homer in his last game. 4 runs already in the frame here in the bottom of the 6th.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter was thinking, I want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or away.
On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Here's the third baseman, Xavier Carter. And a foul ball. Got him swinging. Colby Gentry gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Diaz stands in now and watches strike 1.
Not what he's looking for there, the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down to his own.
And that's it for a strike. Going to count 1-2.
Ball.
On the ground to third, into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning going, looking to extend the play now. The throw to second is offline.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-3. Monty in the box again, takes a strike. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Foul it off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on.
He's really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Right side, hard hit. He'll do it himself, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Top of inning number 7, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy McKay. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Fought off foul.
Ball.
Close, but called a ball. And now 3-1. That one misses.
That's up, ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Back to the top of the order now. And next for L.A., Rick Kranz. He's already homered in this game.
Ball, that's down.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And up next for Los Angeles, Torrey Miller. Ripped, but it curls foul. The 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Sam Baller.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
And now it's going to be Shane Gilboni, 1 for 3. And a foul ball. On the ground right side. And the inning is over. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Hugo Valley.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning. Well, these players, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Gets a piece. and stays alive. Not close with that one. Full count now. Hit on the ground to the right side. On to first, and one away in the bottom of the seventh. So back to the top of the order. Here's the second baseman, Alonso Gomez Phelps. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. 2 away now. 2 down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Billy Benjamin.
Hey.
Ripped to right. And that is that. We go to the 8th. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Forrest Hernandez. Hammered down the right side, but foul. No question about this one. It's out of here. And they close the gap. It's 7-4. Nathaniel Mobley digs in now. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they inch closer. It's 7. They turn things over to the southpaw, Mark Miller.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Well,
that's the ball.
At the plate now. That's ball 1. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's
Just
to
foul.
third, and it goes just foul. Swings through that. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. So now here's the DH, Jimmy Reyes. This to third. Throws to first in time. And now 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Michael Baker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
This one in the air, center field. Diaz has a beat on it. And that is that. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Cody Berger.
Ball, go.
Swing and a foul out of play. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
On the ground to the left, Wells. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Agustin Nunez. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ahoy.
Ripped in the air, left field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, it takes so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Carter in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
Ball two.
Cutting but missing down low. Next
Ball
pitch inside. 3 balls, no strikes. Sliced hard but foul. The 3-1. What a stop. The feed for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. The new pitcher in the game, Freddie Lindstrom.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
McKay,
Ball
the
outside.
leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And that one fouled off. Lindstrom measures 5 feet 10 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Hard hit right side. Sends it to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Rick Kranz, the next to hit. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end.
Ha!
That's in at the knees, and it's strike 2.
They didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Ball one.
One down, base is empty here in the 9th. Got him swinging for the kill. And they're down to their last out. Torrey Miller getting ready to hit. A former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player.
Yep.
This one in the air, right field.
Foul.
And that's a foul ball. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.